Yar. Welcome back to the Cringe. I am your host, Joey, Joey speaking. And due to a very compassionate viewer, I am very happy to announce that I have all of the fruit. So I want to thank Lilnug from Hoosker Island. And the name of the island was Hoosker, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. So thank you, Lilnug. I appreciate your generosity in providing some fruit. So now I have pears and apples. So we are going to go plant. Excuse me. Yeah, that is going to be so cool. That makes me have all of the fruits available in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I put up a comment on a thread, and somebody was generous enough to invite me over. So what we're going to do is I'm going to axe a few of these so we can put up our new plants. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Yep. Yeah, that island absolutely, so Lilnug's Island, Hoosker, that absolutely looked amazing and nowhere near what I have even tried. I was assuming, because I didn't ask and I should have, I'm assuming that that's a 5-star, and if not, it was amazing. And it should have been. So I'm going to put that one away. So, yep. So we're going to clean up a little bit, and I'm going to put apples and pears back in this area. So I guess this is a little island sculpting video. And we'll just do 3 and 3 because that's all I have, and that is more than enough. Yeah, these are all extra, so I'm going to chop all these down and we'll sell the fruit. Yeah, so I didn't even get a chance to look at that island too much, but I did go in and take a look and cross the bridge. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. They had, so Lilnug had stones on the ground, and it looked like artwork, so you could walk on it. What an amazing concept. I never decided to do that stuff, but that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, so I am in search, for those of you that may not follow, I am in search to try to get a 5-star island. I've been playing Animal Crossing since the release date, and as I keep on saying to everybody, this is what I consider my daily driver, right? This is the one that I play every day. So we're going to pick up everything, and then I'm going to remove. So I have a lot of oranges already, and I have a lot of cherries, so we're going to sell those. Cherry is my natural, it's my initial fruit that I received with the island. So that's pretty cool. But now that I have apples and fruit, or apples and pears, that is going to help me complete a milestone. Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't, okay, so we're going to pick these up now. Yep. So for anybody that doesn't follow along, typically this is my daily driver. This is the one I play every day. I may have already said that, but it's okay. And I never played a game like this previous, but I got to tell you, this probably, when I switched over my island from the Switch 1, I had over 900 hours clocked and logged. And I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know if it resets itself every time you reset an island, but, you know, I can honestly say I've clocked in, you figure, right? At least an hour a day for 365 days, right? So if you play for 2 hours a day, right? And then if you play for 3 and so forth. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So like I said, this is the one I play religiously. All right. Now I'm going to figure out. I think we're just going to go straight across. So put one here. Apple. I'm going to skip 2. So 1, 2. We're going to plant another one. Plant. Nice. And then we're going to skip 2. 1, 2. We're going to print. Oh, that might be a little too far. There we go. So let's get that one. All right. So one more to go. Yeah. And like I said, if it wasn't for the generosity of Lilnug letting me come to the island, I wouldn't have finished this. So I appreciate that. And I respect that too. So there we go. Plant. And that should kick me off for my last one. Woohoo! Nice. This is the first time since I've been playing Animal Crossing that I have completed all the fruit. So that is quite an accomplishment. And again, if it wasn't for the generosity of Lilnug on Hoosker Island, I would not have completed that. So shout out. Oh, that's a little too far. And what we'll do is I'll just plant ahead the next time I have one. So we're going to plant. So we'll let these grow. And then we'll have the others. You know what? I'm going to take down that tree. Because I have enough oranges already. I want to make sure that these things grow. So that's why I did 2 spaces in between. Because usually the shadows don't hit. And so that is going to be quite a significant event. So we have pears on this side and apples on this side. And again, thanks to the generosity of Lilnug on Hoosker Island, I appreciate you. Yeah, they were able to help me out really quick this morning. I think somewhere around 8 o'clock or like 7:30. I just got finished streaming or recording my videos. I usually do it right at 5 o'clock in the morning, right with the change of the day, because I am not a time traveler. And this is my least favorite activity, only because it's gruesome history. Oh, a mic stand. Nice. I'm going to go put that over here. And let's see if I can get some visitors to sing. All right. Oh, wrong way. How about if I turn it? There we go. That's pretty cool. And that is really neat. Like I said, this is the first time I ever completed the fruit cycle. So let's go in and say hello to... you know what else we have to do today? Something I didn't... Ooh, nice craft desk. It's not my color. Not a big fan of the cute stuff. So I'll pass. I like the, looks like a whiteboard of some sort. There we go. Ooh, an LED display. I'll buy that. Huh. A wall-mounted LED display. Yeah, so now I'm going to have to go to... Oh, I got to sell. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I planted the fruit before I sold it just in case. I brought a gift over with me, so I made sure to, you know, reward the generosity for Lilnug. Which I think is kind of a nice thing to do when you're visiting people's islands, because they're opening it up for you and taking time out to help you build your island. I didn't stay very long. I think I stayed less than 5 minutes on Lilnug's island, and the reason why is I was afraid. That island looked so beautiful. I was afraid that I was going to trample on something, so I was a little nervous. So I left ahead of time. No other reason than that. So let's go visit. We got to try to get, man, can't believe I got all the fruit. Let's go visit Red. I haven't visited Red in a while. So let's put some of this stuff away. All right. And I have my phone with me because I'm going to be looking up. Put in storage. Put in storage. Where do I want to put? Oh, let's put it in here. Lilnug gave me a compliment on my living room. And I appreciate that. So I am going to, let's see if I could take this down. I want to put the LED display right here. So let's move this over. Yeah, we'll put that there. And let's see if we can put the LED display on the wall. Oh, sweet. That was not what I was expecting, but I'm okay. I was genuinely hoping for a TV, but we're good. We'll put that up here. All right. And then we're going to move this back. Nice. So hopefully if we get a TV, or I get a TV, I can put it up, and I will put this over here. Hang on wall. Yeah. Pretty cool. Now I did get another rattan stool, and I didn't want to put it out. I got one this morning. So let's see. Let's put these in storage. And then let's go visit Red. Put in storage. All right. So, yeah. So today was kind of weird. I forgot to go to do the wedding anniversary shoot this morning. And now I forgot to do Red's visit. So, and I skipped it last time by mistake as well. So I'm glad I'm going to get the opportunity to do it now. Let's go visit this. Notice his leaf looks like a boat. All right. Okay. So let's see this one. Scary painting. Take a closer look. And let's zoom in. All right. Scary painting. All right. Okay. Animal Crossing, New Horizons, scary painting. Real versus fake. And that is fake. So the eyebrows go in the different direction. So the eyebrows are supposed to match the eyes, so the direction of the eyes. So this is fake. So one down. I don't know. Okay. Let's go over here. I'm not sure what this photo is. Cancel. I missed what he said. I don't know. Okay, so let's go over here. See what photo this is. Wistful painting. I want a closer look, and let's go into X. So, wistful painting. Let's see if that one is good. All right, wistful. Wist. Okay. Real versus fake. Okay. Has a skull and crossbone earring. I'm thinking this is real. Because the earrings match the real one. All right, let's double check this. Let's double check. So her eyes aren't closed and the earrings match. So I think this is a real one. All right, so I'm going to buy this one. Sold. We'll get that one. All right, so let's see. Now, I definitely want to check this out. It's warm painting. So let's see what that one was. I missed that one too. Warm painting. Okay. The warm painting is always genuine. So I should have thought about that too. Okay. But as you can clearly see from this one, okay. Yeah, so let's get a closer look. So we're going to hit. Okay. So if you look at her earring, on the fake one, it looks like a star or a sea star. And this one, according to the photos, this pearl, you can see the bottom part and the circle above it. That is real. Also, what makes this real, according to the real versus fake, is her eyes are open and not closed. So that is a big indicator, but we'll take a look. So I know that the warm photo is real from now on, and I'm not sure about this one. The Gallant statue. I'll take a look. We'll go X. Okay, that's a little closer than I wanted to do. Let's do cancel. Okay. Yeah, I did not expect it to do what it did. So, so Gallant statue. The Gallant statue appears to be introduced a new leaf. Let's do new versus fake. Real versus fake. All right. So that one is real too because it doesn't have a book. Looks like there's a book in his hand or right next door to it. So, so yeah. So I think we got a real one. All right. I'm going to have to remember that. So it's right at about 22 minutes. All right. So we are done. I'm going to take a quick gander around the island. That's a good sized fish. We're just going to pick up shells. I appreciate all the likes, subscribes, and comments. I had to drop those earlier because I was going to visit Red and I wanted to make sure I had space. There we go. Yeah, we'll just do a once around for the island. Yeah, I might have to blur that Gallant statue just so I don't get a takedown of any type. Better to be safe. Oh, yep, we're not going there. And again, many thank yous to Lilnug for letting me come to the island and be able to finish my fruit trees. And I will repay the favor. At some point, I will allow people to come to mine. Oh, let's get rid of those. Yuck. Yeah. So I think it's kind of cool that Animal Crossing built in where you could tell if somebody time travels or not. That's why I don't, because I don't like having the roaches in my house. But I like the fact that they do, so you can tell. Hey, Dottie. What's the latest? Cool. All right. So what am I going to do? There's that. What's up, horse? Yeah. It's okay. All right. See if I have anything else I can sell. I think I do. I don't want to buy that. I pass. We'll keep that. I still haven't made the summer shell, or the shell DIYs. That is so cool, though. So I paid off my house, and I have my fruit. Thank you to Lilnug. So I have all the fruit. So I'm going to have to update all my stuff for tomorrow. Let's go deposit. That is so cool. Like I said, first time in 5 years I've actually completed that task. So that was pretty cool. Deposit. Yep. And I'm going to try to grow the flowers myself. So I'm trying not to rely on other people for that one. It's the fruit you pretty much have to. So we're going to do 46. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, 46. Unfortunately, the fruit you have to. So they build that in. And I tried to be really mindful visiting that island. The last thing I wanted to do was step on anything. It was absolutely beautiful, though. You could tell Lilnug put a lot of time into that island. That was amazing. And I may try to do an island tour. That might be kind of cool to do. Never done that before. So that was the first time I've done that where I've actually visited somebody's island. I did have a friend I used to play with. And we set our houses up in different different hemispheres. Yeah, it wasn't a work acquaintance. And but that person hasn't been on in a while, so you know. Anyways, I think we're going to leave it there. We've done Red's Island or Red's Antiquities, and then we finished out the fruit. So thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.